Isaiah, you made this?
Messed around, but I forgave you. Why do they still want me to hate you?
Isaiah,
If I'm
you made
choosing to
this?
forget it, why can't they just mind their business? Cause I'm stuck like glue. Cause I can't stop loving you.
Isaiah, you made this? Isaiah, you made this? Isaiah, you made this?
Two, the High Priestess. Light seer meaning dreams, powerful visions, psychic insights, serendipity, meditation, introspection, intuition, a spiritual experience. Shadow seer meaning keeping secrets, gossip or mistruths, hidden agendas, fear of intuitive abilities, not paying attention to your inner voice. Card meaning: the priestess sits on the edge of this realm and the next as she draws down meaning and illumination from beyond the veil. Sacred insights and profound wisdom are flowing to you now, and to access them, you must tune into your intuition and submerge your thoughts into her subconscious realm. The language of the unconscious mind is revealing itself to you now through metaphor, in dreams, or as ancient memories that resurface to be processed. Pay attention to synchronicity, any nagging feelings of being off track, as well as gut feelings that move you in a new direction at this time. The divine whispers that are emanating from your soul hold an important message for you, and the bridge between the enigmatic realm of the priestess and your conscious undertaking of the signs will be found through your own quiet introspection. I have the answers I seek, and by following the truth, I will find them.
They call them Peace and War Times. We are now moving into the next arcana, the third in line, which is the High Priestess. Let's get to it. Next is the tarot card, the High Priestess. The High Priestess tarot card meaning femininity, intuition, mystery, psychicism, the science unknown, positives and negatives. The positives is an increase in intuition, femininity, psychic ability, developing the ability to predict the future. Negative, secrets, infidelity, outcome not known, doubt. The future is uncertain. This is a powerful card in the tarot. And again, depending on how it appears and the topic at hand changes the outlook or the outcome. All right. Very interesting card, very powerful card in the tarot. Keywords for the High Priestess Tarot card upright: wisdom, secret, psychic abilities, intuition, personal power, mystery, sensuality. Reverse keywords: repression, doubt, blockage, withdrawal, disconnection.
Isaiah, you made this.
Listen to NoopooH and NoopooH agree on unity with the High Priestess and Priest position. Firstly, the High Priestess and Priest are features of the bottom half. There are no priests in the top half during the time that NoopooH exists. In the top half of the circle, the people, gods, and goddesses have a natural born leader from each origin group, but they do not need any priest because everyone naturally knows right from wrong and adheres to right. But in the bottom half of the same circle, the natural leader needs to be a priest as well as a leader because the people have to constantly be reminded what right from wrong is and persuaded to do what's right. Introduction to the Nature and Nature, Book 2, page 111. However, during the time that NoopooH is in the bottom half, NoopooH will guide as the mental ruler, and NoopooH will guide and provide as an attraction through the priest role in support of Noone science in the African Noone Kingdom, due to be established February 5th, 2029 AD. And I'm going to explain why I say that. All right, further down.
Isaiah,
Listen and reason. The physical representative, the king or queen, must be a role model who sets the right and proper example for others by adhering to Noone and the laws thereof. Since NoopooH and Noone are the true and real guide, the ruler, king, or queen is the leader in accord with the guide. The foremost purpose of the ruler is to maintain for himself and all other members of the kingdom society the fulfillment of the constitution of the kingdom and make decisions of society together with his or her helpers. The ruler is the physical god or goddess, the physical primate, prelate, highest priest, and the physical sole ruler, the king or queen, who is the personification and incarnation of NoopooH, the ultimate ruler and almighty absolute nature. The physical ruler must be elected by the people of society every 9 years, or removed from power before the 9-year term is up. If he or she deviates from the guide, Noone, and his commandment laws, it's due to the Nature, Book 2, pages 211 in part. Here's the gematria. The High Priestess is 87. NoopooH bottom half is 87. Remember, we NoopooH and NoopooH are opposites and work together in those opposites. Although priests and priestess exist in the bottom half of existence in the many forms of pantheism and religion, it is these things that control human beings for the negative, for that was their purpose. Purpose of religion. If one does not know the composition and nature of what he worships, for all he knows, it may be a monster. Scientifically, religion is the interference of the dead into the lives of the living. The dead are those negative forces of nature who must oppress, suppress, repress, and subsist on living substances and living beings in order to survive. 6 ether is the power of the dead because it is evolutionary forces that cause things to get old, die, and decay. Therefore, the prime purpose of religion is to spellbind people to do the will of the dead for survival of the dead. Religious worship increases the power of the dead and makes the dead stronger to cause more suffering and more death. And the more death there are, the stronger the dead get, unless the deaths are neutralized and counteracted by new cycle gases. The revolutionary cycle gases, 9 ball 2, number 12. So what I'm trying to say is, because we're in the bottom half of existence, NoopooH is the priest part in the positive to help Noone as Africa is established in the whole kingdom and and stuff like that, because they have to be, because NoopooH is here. We're in the NoopooH zone. Most of the people that's in Africa and abroad are used to some religious type of format, and so just like the nature book says, you know, you have the liberators and the saviors, and both in their time instruct people on what to do and how to follow the law of the nature and what are required of people. So a priest falls into religion in the pantheistic type thing, and people are used to priests in some kind of form. In the nature books that tell you, even 6,000 years ago, you know, King Amenubi was the ruler over the priests and nuns. You see what I'm saying? So people are more akin to following suit because they see somebody that's dressed in a religious type of attire. Even if we are Noone with 9 mind, with NoopooH incarnated in us, right? If you the king or queen at that time, the people still would be attracted and more susceptible to listen to somebody that's wearing priestly type garbs with Noone on top of that. Okay, so this is why that statement was made by NoopooH and NoopooH directly to y'all. That was just the Zoop explaining itself in that capacity, because most people, when they get to the books, they're gonna not understand, okay, if religion is a spell and religion is purpose is for the spirit dead to control people after the cataclysm, the spirits will be less negative and to be more positive. But religion, regardless whether it's on the left side or the right side, spirit beings still are going to use religion to interfere into the lives of the spirit dead. Was still going to interfere in the lives of the living, except this time it's going to be for revolutionary purposes. But still, religion still will exist all the way back the way it came moving forward. So religion is going to be around as we know it today for the next 2,000 years. Then after that 2,000 years, then religion would then revolve back into pantheism. Okay, but that's another story. So I just wanted to clarify that. All right. Where were we? Okay, so we read that. Okay, remember the high priestess also deals in mystery. All right. This too is also a part of the negative bottom half of existence. NoopooH makes knowledge with explanation available to all who seek it and desire it, but NoopooH deals in the hidden mystery organizations and secret societies to hide knowledge from those who need it most, and oftentimes with the personal hiding of simple allegories and have choose anyway. Let it be, remember, always let it be known. It's to the nature, book 1, page 223 in part. So it should be clear how we, NoopooH and NoopooH, will work together scientifically, pantheistically, and religiously, as all the religious people of Africa will eventually come into Noone over time, as the positive spirits will influence them to. Let this be known. True men to call them the peace in martial wartime.